All right, guys, we're going to get straight to it in this video because I know you guys want to make money and I want to help you out in making money on Amazon. All right. So in order to make money on Amazon, you need to be selling a product, right? But before you get that product, obviously you will need a supplier or a distributor. Hopefully you've watched some of my other videos and you know that here we don't sell products from China. We don't sell generic products. We only deal with selling name brand products that people already know, like, and trust, right? So if you're on that wave, how do we find suppliers that hold brand name products or name brand products, right? Well, one of my favorite methods is using Google Maps, okay? And the reason why I love using this method is because you have the competitive edge in the location that you live in, right? For example, I live in Atlanta. You might live in New York. I don't really have access to the suppliers and distributors that are in New York. I mean, yeah, I could Google them. Yeah, I could call them, but odds are you have a way higher chance to build a relationship with them if you can drive to that warehouse or drive to that distributor or call them and tell them that you live there locally in New York. Same way that I have the competitive advantage over you because I live in Atlanta and I can build a relationship with the distributors and wholesalers in Atlanta, right? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to open up Google Maps and you're going to type in, I'm going to use Atlanta for my example, since that's where I live. And I'm going to type in Atlanta, or actually, I'm not going to even type in my city. I'm going to type in grocery wholesale because Google Maps, if you have your location on, it should already know where you are. So it's going to pull up places that are near your area, right? So you see, once I've typed in grocery wholesale, it's going to pop up a bunch of wholesalers and suppliers and distributors that hold grocery items, okay? And a good sign that you want to look for is you want to look for places that show like trucks coming in or coming out. That shows you that they're importing and exporting a lot of product, meaning that they may be looking for more clients and more Amazon sellers. So pallets is a good sign as well. You can see this right here might be a good company. And basically what you would do is when you find something that you think would be good, for example, this right here, you can see the trucks. And let's keep scrolling. This right here, you see Pallet, Raja Foods, Commerce International. Not too sure what that is, but supermarket distributors. So what I'm going to do, and cash and carry is basically a spot that you can actually go and you can shop like a grocery store. You just pay and you can find products in there. You can scan products in there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here where it says NHC Food Company. Because in their pictures, I see that they have pallets. They might have some brand names in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to their website. So let's see if they even have a website. Okay, they don't even have a website. So when it comes to a company like this that doesn't have a website, that's not a bad sign. They could just be very old school. You would have to just go ahead and call them and let them know that you're in the area and that you would like to sell their products on Amazon, right? And I have an exact script that you guys can use. I'm going to leave this script in the description for you, the exact phone script that I would use. So for example, it says, hello, who would I speak to about getting a price list emailed to me so that I can put a possible wholesale order together, right? And if you were to email, it would be something like, hey, I'm looking for information regarding opening a wholesale account with your brand and carrying your products. Can you please tell me what you need for my business to get started? I attach my resale certificate in case you need it, and my contact details are below. Thanks. Because remember, to work with these distributors and suppliers, you're going to need your LLC and you're going to need your reseller's permit. Now, if you don't have your LLC or reseller's permit, I highly recommend you use Prime Corporate Services. You just mention my name or my company, Ecom Degree University. They should be able to give you a discount. A lot of my students and many Amazon sellers use them to get their documents together. But if you already have the LLC and reseller's permit, then definitely use these scripts. Again, I'll leave them in the description for you to go ahead and open up some wholesale accounts. Now, let's look for another example. Hopefully we can find an actual company that has a website. So let's see, let's keep scrolling through this. Let me move myself over here. So let's see, Phoenix Wholesale Food Service. Okay, they have a website. So let me click here and let's go to their website. And the first thing we want to do when we land on a supplier's website is to scroll down and see if they hold name brand products. Now, a lot of these suppliers, they like to brag about what brands they hold. So it shouldn't be too hard to find out if they're selling generic stuff or if they're selling stuff from actual big brands. So let's go to order now. Let's see what pops up. Okay, about us. Okay, so here it doesn't show any big brands. There's no big brands on the homepage, so odds are they're not selling any branded items. They might just be selling their own items. So that's okay. Let's go to the next one. L Supermarket Distributors. Let's see if they have a website. Okay, they don't have a website. They don't even have a phone number. So we're going to keep going. But again, I wouldn't count these out because they, again, a lot of the owners of these distributors and suppliers, whatever, they're very old and they're very old school. So I still would drive to these places if you really want to open up your first wholesale account, because someone like me may skip past a supplier without a website and without a phone number, but someone hungrier, like someone that's just getting started, maybe that's you might be able to actually drive to that location and open up that wholesale account, whereas someone else may have overlooked it. So, okay, Raja Foods, they have a website. So let's go to their website. Let me scroll down. Featured product. Let's go to brands. Oh, and okay, they're holding different brands. Not sure if these brands are big brands because I'm not familiar with these brands, but let's see. Patels. Let me go on Amazon and type Patels and see if it's on there. So we're going to type Patels. And okay, see, look, it is on Amazon. So this is a brand that's on Amazon that you can make money selling. And this supplier that we just found holds that brand as well as all these other brands. And just to do a quick analysis of this product, let me just click on it and open up my Amazon Scout Chrome extension. This product currently on Amazon is doing what? About $100 a month in revenue. So not too hot, not something that I would probably pursue, but it does show us that the Patel's brand is a big brand, and they probably have other SKUs on Amazon. Like, for example, all of these are from the Patel brand. Patel. So, and I would also look into these other brands as well. So this would be a supplier that I would contact simply because they do hold branded items. And to contact them, you would either call them or email them. Actually, I would do both. From my experience, I've seen that you have a better success rate if you call them and email them, because if you email them and then call them immediately after, you can tell them that you're calling them about the email that you sent, right? And I would also fill out this form as well, because sometimes when you send the email through here, it'll actually go to the right person that needs to see that email. So that's how I would go about finding suppliers, guys. I highly recommend you also like create an Excel sheet to organize all the suppliers that you've contacted, all the ones that have replied to you, all the ones that haven't replied. And even if you have an employee or a VA that can do all this for you, it would make their job easier as well. But if you're just doing this yourself, definitely stay organized somehow, at least within Excel sheet or a Google Doc, so you can write down all the suppliers that you've already contacted and maybe the ones that you have to follow up with. Now, let's see if we can find another distributor or supplier that we could use. And just to give you guys a different example, you can also switch it up. It doesn't have to be grocery. So now let me type in health and household distributors and see what else pops up. Health and household wholesale. So yeah, that works too. You can type in distributors, you can type in suppliers, see what pops up. So, okay, so Wholesale Health Direct. Let's see if they have they have a phone number, no website, but it looks like they carry supplements. Not sure if that's a brand name, but maybe a company or a supplier I would like to call. Home Essentials. Let's go to their website. Let's see if they carry any brands right now. So they're in America's Mart, which is a good spot to find brands in Atlanta that are willing to allow you to sell their products on Amazon. But it doesn't look like they carry brands unless Home Essentials is the brand itself. So let me see. Let me go to their Instagram. Okay, Home Essentials. So this is the brand itself, I'm assuming. So yeah, I'm gonna skip past this and go to another one. Let's see. United Wholesale Store. No website. The ones with no website, again, I would still call them. Let's see. General Wholesale Company. Brands. South Carolina brands. Georgia brands. Okay, look. So this company, you wouldn't be able to work with them because it seems like they only sell alcohol. But they do sell name brand alcohol. So you can see they carry Miller Lite, Blue Moon, etc. But obviously you can't sell alcohol on Amazon. So you would just skip past this supplier. Now let's look at this one. Matt Warehouse Deals. This might be a cash and carry spot, but they might have good brands. Let's see. These look like generic products, but okay, no, they do have name brands as well. So you can see right here, Nature Made. This is a big brand. Kingsford, this is a big brand as well. So yeah, this is definitely, oh, Dove. They got the body spray right here. This is a big, or the deodorant spray. Tic Tac. So yeah, this is definitely Harry's. This right here is a home run. This is definitely a brand that I would contact and see if I could open up a wholesale account with them, or I would even probably just pull up to this warehouse because it's in Georgia and I live in Georgia. But definitely would contact this brand. I would call them and I would email them. So you can see right here, it says, if you have a business and are looking to get access to brand name, ready to sell merchandise at great prices, and head over to our B2B site. So yeah, definitely I would get in contact with this brand. I would email them, I would call them, and I would use the scripts that I have right here. So hopefully this video was helpful, guys. Hopefully you got a lot of value out of it, because I mean, as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. You just have to put in the work. You just have to put in the inputs to get the outputs and contact as many brands and suppliers and distributors as you can. And eventually, some of them will be willing to work with you. So if you found value in this video, definitely let me know by leaving a like on this video, because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. And if you actually do what I say in this video and you open up your first wholesale account and you make some money, let everyone know, flex on everybody in the comments down below, because I would love to see someone that actually implemented this and got the good end result. All right. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.